Brownsville Independent School District will be allowed to restructure its tax rate. Joining us on 710 KURV with some comments after voters said yes yesterday, Dr. Esperanza Zendejas is BISD Superintendent. Dr. Z, welcome back. What did voters say yes to yesterday?
Well, they said yes to the ratification of taxes, which means we're able to move some monies internally. And because we are a district with a lot of needs, the state funds us at a higher level in a different formula under what the citizens allowed us to do last night.
Interesting how you have to ask for permission to restructure that tax rate. The tax rate is set, but you ask permission from the voters to move what, from maintenance to construction? How does it work? What are these different funds we're talking about?
We asked the voters to move, allow us to move 11 and a quarter cents from the interest and sinking, which is the formula that pays for our debt, over to the maintenance and operation, which is a formula which the state gives us more money because of the many children we educate who are bilingual, at risk, special ed. So under that other formula, maintenance and operation, we get monies as if we were a school district of 63,000 students. We're only a district with 48,000 students, but because we have special needs, under the M&O or maintenance and operation formula, the state allows us to receive more money. Therefore, by moving the 11 cents over to where the formula is higher for us, it will net about $6 million more a year.
Okay, that's additional money, $6 million, yes?
That is correct.
Joining us on 710 KURV, Dr. Esperanza Zendejas, BISD Superintendent.
Dr. Zendejas, Tim Sullivan here. What do you plan to use those additional dollars for?
Well, we're very appreciative and thankful for the community for supporting us in this at an close to 85% margin. And what we are going to be doing is improving some of our facilities. We need a new band hall at Pace High School and a new band hall at Porter High School. Those are our priority projects. In addition, we're going to build community tracks at the middle schools. So not only will our students benefit, but our community will benefit from those projects as well.
How many other school districts do you know are taking this route as a way to access additional funds?
Well, I know that Harlingen CISD just passed theirs a few last month, and we know there's 18 other school districts in the valley that are already doing this. We propose to use these monies for one-time expenses so that these monies are not going to go into salaries or into ongoing expenses, because we have to create projects. Every time we finish these projects that we have set as priorities, then we will create new ones to upgrade in our schools or to provide needs that otherwise it would be difficult to provide.
But only certain school districts are eligible to be able to take this tax ratification election route?
Well, I am positive, being relatively new to Texas, but the way the formula works is we get additional monies because of the type of children that we have in our school district who need additional support. And I am glad the legislature had the vision of saying these districts need additional funding. And so our funding, with the additional funding we get prior to the TRE, we use those monies to add at-risk counselors, more special ed staff, provide special ed services, etc. So we benefit quite a bit from the formula that currently is in place.
Dr. Esperanza Zendejas, BISD Superintendent, as voters by an 84% approval said yes to restructuring their tax rate and providing more money to maintenance and operations and moving that over from what they usually allocate for paying their debt. $6 million in additional revenue coming in, Dr. Zendejas. That will be $6 million annually in perpetuity, yes?
That is correct,
okay.
Unless the formula changes at the state level. So we are having a meeting today to start and kick off those projects.
That's fine. You mentioned new band halls, community track. I'm sure there's a list of other small projects that will soon get paid for with this additional money.
Yes.
I'm sure the $6 million will help cover that. And you mentioned a special education and special needs as well. I'm wondering, with the new economy that is on the way and your involvement in SpaceX and providing a pipeline for that, and the focus, new focus, refreshing renaissance in STEM around here. I'm wondering if some of this money near future could be used for a new pilot program for tutoring, paying for constant tutoring for our brighter students and get them college ready, get them caught up, and think outside the box when it comes to getting these kids ready for post high school and getting them ready for college.
Well, that's an excellent question, and we are moving towards that arena. Right now, what we have done in our school district and what this money will help us, it will help alleviate other monies that we have in the system to support our schools. So, for example, right now, we have about 18 schools that we open until 5:30 p.m. every day. We serve dinner. We propose this program so that our students are able to get the tutoring. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to qualify to stay until 5:30. Not only is this program supporting the at-risk kids, but it's also supporting the best and the brightest kids who may want to be reading in the library instead of being at home watching TV.
Yeah, we remember that interview with you.
Right.
And that was a pilot program. You think this new funding might make that a permanent service at VISD?
Well,
is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we are going to be, today, as a matter of fact, we are going to be pulling another $1 million to support another 10 to 12 schools. And our families love this because they don't have to rush at 3:30 or 4 o'clock to pick up their children. They know they are at school safe. So,
And learning.
I think, excuse me?
And learning. They're not, you know.
And learning,
Yeah.
exactly, and supporting the community and the parents. You know, our stakeholders are first the students, and second
There are
the
tutors
parents.
at that with that service. Are you providing tutors for homework where the kids are actually sitting down and reading and doing AR, all these reading programs
Correct.
and things? Okay, that's important because
Well, we're
more than
also
just a
providing
babysitting service.
activities.
You're actually providing tutors for them to do their homework and excel academically.
Exactly, and the tutors are certified teachers. So our teachers are also benefiting because they are able, those that want to are able to make a little more money. So all around, it's a great initiative. But more than anything else, the approval by the taxpayers last night allows us to take more freedom from the monies already in stress and know that we have those monies set for these special projects that are needed.
Dr. Z, thank you. That is Dr. Esperanza Zendejas, Brownsville Independent School District Superintendent, joining us on the Valley's Morning News.